This reaction is brought to you by my $5 or more patrons at patreon.com/Alex Haitz. I'd like to thank Steve Aldersley, Andreas Glacial, at HotGirlVideos69 on Twitter, Ed Summers, Identitech, Jason Bates, Kurt David, Mark Ventura, Mason Frost, Matthew McLaughlin, Ray Schuster, TFG, Will E. B. Jabber, David Mannion, Ewan Reed, and James Hanley for sponsoring this video, supporting me, my family, the channel. I appreciate it more than you know, and I hope you will enjoy the video. It's a vitamin water kind of day because it's gonna be 100 degrees for a week and I'm gonna die. But that's okay because right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Hasn't gotten hot yet. I always record these in the morning now, which is a good thing because when I used to record them in the afternoon, I think when I recorded my Cure disintegration reaction, it was like 95 degrees in the afternoon, and it was like the worst time to be listening to that kind of album. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to another album reaction. This is the first one that I'm doing since I've kind of changed my schedule, and I won't lie, it feels pretty nice to I used to do one album reaction every week on Saturday, and now I'm doing it every other Saturday just to kind of free up my schedule a little bit for personal reasons, mental health reasons even. And it's been good. It's been good. I know that it means we'll be going slower through these albums, which I apologize for. But as of this point in my life right now, it's just kind of a necessity. So thank you, everybody, for being gracious and patient with me. I very much appreciate it. Today we are starting in on the good stuff, all the stuff that I've been waiting for. Pixies, R.E.M., Elliott Smith, Talk Talk, Jeff Buckley, My Bloody Valentine, Nirvana, The Chameleons, Yola Tango. It's so good. It's all good stuff. I'm going to love all of it probably. So yeah, starting in on Pixies today. We're doing obviously Surfer Rosa today. Doolittle, Bossa Nova, and Trompe Le Monde, however you say that. So this is going to be a lot of fun, I'm pretty sure. For those who don't know, I do unedited reactions at my Patreon, patreon.com/Alex Haitz for $5 a month. You can head on over there and get access to unedited reactions from April 2021 going forward. That's everything from the beginning of Modest Mouse going forward. And including this video, it'll probably be around, if it'll load, about 44 videos of unedited videos. I did a Beach House album that was unedited, but it was in the 4 chapters, so that's technically -4, -3, I don't know, 41 albums, I think that would be. If you want to support the channel, that's the place to do it over there. If not $5, then $1 a month gets you access to voting in polls, poll albums that we do every 2 to 4 albums in these artist binges. It just breaks up the monotony of doing these artist discographies, and we can inject a random one-off album in there. So if you want to be able to vote in the polls, that's also the place to do it, and it just supports the channel, which is very much highly appreciated. Also would like to say I'm affiliated with NordVPN. If you guys are in need of a VPN, which pretty much it's hard to not be in need of a VPN these days, I have an affiliate link in the description. Head on over there, get a nice deep discount on NordVPN. It is one of the fastest and one of the best priced VPNs on the market. I've been using it for years, and they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be affiliated, and I was like, sure, gladly. Happy to peddle your product, so to speak. So if you guys are in need of a VPN for data encryption or accessing content not available in your country, that would be the place to do it down in the description. Okay, Surfer Rosa, Pixies, debut album from the Pixies. I realized that, like, maybe I should have done Come On Pilgrim, but some of the songs, like Vamos from Come On Pilgrim is on here. I don't know. If I should do Come On Pilgrim, maybe I'll do it in like a different context, like a live album reaction. I don't know. I was kind of on the fence about that, but for now I'm just doing Surfer Rosa. 1988, recorded in November of 1987. We have 13 tracks, I believe. It's kind of classified in this like alt rock, noise rock, a little bit of like maybe punk and hardcore vibes as well. which I could see early Pixies kind of sounding a little rougher like that. I know it influenced Nevermind by Nirvana. Kind of Pixies, I think, were kind of considered one of the progenitors of grunge, even though they weren't necessarily in that vein itself. It's kind of like post-rock. It goes through weird phases of inspiration, right? So we have 13 tracks. I've heard Where Is My Mind, of course, made famous by Fight Club. Fantastic indie rock song, just really good. Cactus, I have heard from the previous album I did, the David Bowie cover of it off of Heathen. I haven't listened to that song again since the reaction. I probably should have, but oh well. I know Gigantic is apparently a big song. It's one of the other singles. So we'll see how that one is. I've heard nothing but good things about this album. But like then again, everyone had like nothing but amazing things to say about Daydream Nation, and I didn't vibe with that album a ton. But everything I've heard from the Pixies so far, I like. I enjoy the ethos of Pixies. So I don't think I have anything else further to add, everybody, that I can think of. So I think we're just going to hop right on in. As you can see, I have done a Safe for Work album cover where I've just put the woman's face over her little boobies, because I got my Houses of the Holy follow-up thumbnail. It got dinged for like 18 plus, and I think I just re-edited the thumbnail to where it doesn't show kids' butts, and then it worked. So I just want to avoid that happenstance in case it happens. So enjoy the Safe for Work album cover of Surfer Rosa. Anyway, first track, everybody, we have Bone Machine. I can definitely hear I wouldn't say influence, but like the ethos still lingering in the air of Sonic Youth. It's just kind of inescapable to a certain point when it comes to like a noise rock in the 80s kind of sound. This did come out before Daydream Nation, though. This came out earlier in the same year, which is intriguing. But like you can hear, like, because Sister had come out the year before, so you can kind of hear that same vibe, which I will admit I don't love. This had a nice riff, but that song did the same thing that like songs on Sister did that I just for some reason don't jive with, and it's so hard to put my finger on exactly what it is. It's really hard to describe, and I had a hard time describing it in the Sister reaction and in the Sister follow-up. It's just something about this like mix of noise rock and punk and alt rock that just like falls kind of flat for me. I don't know, like there's plenty of grit there, but it doesn't grab me in any kind of compelling way, I suppose is the way to put it. But let's see what the other tracks have to offer. Break My Body. Same kind of deal there, but I feel like that was a little more. That was a little more of the Pixies that I am familiar with, I think. Um, Also, this album is going to be kind of weird because a lot of these songs are short. A lot of them are under 2 minutes or very close to that, which kind of leans toward that punk vibe, because punk, they do a lot of like sub 2 minute songs. Um, and I've never really been super into that just because um, it seems like they're exploring just like a quick idea and then it's gone, but the idea never is super compelling to me. I like this one more than Bone Machine, I suppose, but anyway, next track, Something Against You. There it is. Apparently, they funneled. Uh, should I say Frank? Should I say Black? Charles Thompson the fourth. Funneled his vocals through a guitar amp. Gave it that like gritty raw sound. Yeah, the post hardcore and punk vibes. I'm not loving a lot. Like there, spoilers. I've heard a good amount of songs off of Doolittle. I'm still reacting to it, but I've probably heard 4 or 5 of the songs. But like they're all masterpieces in my mind. Like looking at Doolittle, I would say like I've heard Debaser, great. Wave of Mutilation, great. Here Comes Your Man, I love it. Hey is probably my favorite of the songs on there that I've heard. So Debaser, Wave of Mutilation, Here Comes Your Man, and Hey. So I've heard 4, I believe. Yeah, just 4 of the 15 tracks. So, but like, there's such an interesting mishmash of genres on Doolittle. And there's like this weird mix of like pop vibe and rock vibe while still maintaining that like gritty, noisy alt rock sound. This is a little rougher around the edges for me. Maybe it'll change. I don't know. But so far, this just feels like I don't know, like this punk thing. And I don't love that. But that's just me. That's just me. And it's just these first 3 songs. But there's been cool things that they've been doing. I'll give it that much. Broken Face.
I got a broken face. I got a broken face. I got a broken face. There was this boy who had 2 children with his sister. Got no legs, I got no tongue. I got a broken face. I got a broken face. Yes, I got no tongue, but there are others on this face. I got no legs, I got.
Maybe it's just the short songs that I'm not into. I don't know. It's like they're just there and then gone. And like I said, like with the punk tracks from like other artists that are, a minute 30, minute 50, it's like they're just there and gone. But what was there wasn't super interesting or expounded upon. I don't, that's never been my jam. But we have Gigantic now, which is 4 minutes long. First long track aside from Bone Machine. So let's see what we got.
To a shady place with her lips, she said it pow, gigantic, of love. He'd walk her every day into a shady place. Gigantic, gigantic, a big, big
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, that's exactly what I love from Pixies. Not these short, punky songs. Um, yeah, I mean, like contextually and for 1988, I can see this album being so seminal and groundbreaking and pushing forward a lot of the things that Sonic Youth were trying to do, um, influencing Nevermind. Like I see it, I see all of that. But it just some of this is not my thing. Doolittle is definitely going to be more of my thing, which is fine. River Euphrates, interesting. See, now that I can stomach. That was interesting. Unlike Break My Body or Something Against You or Broken Face. There's like composition, dare I say. Interesting like vocal performance as well. Yeah, I like that. I like the layering of the vocals. The guitar performance was good as well. See, like more of that. More of that, please. All right, Where's My Mind? We've all heard it. Great song. Let's go. Stop.
Stop.
There it is. It's all done. Obviously the highlight of the album, right? But also like completely unlike the other tracks so far, and maybe the rest of them too. Like something oddly different about that one. It's just like this. It's like one of the best indie rock songs of all time. You just can't get around that, and it's yeah, it's just different, and like even from all the stuff on Doolittle, it's like such a transcendent song, I suppose you could say. Anyway, of course, plenty of great things to say about that. We've all heard it. Cactus. Let's see what this one is like. The original. It's fine. I don't know. I think Bowie gave it a little bit more polish, but like, does that make it better? I don't know. It's a fine track. It's just kind of simple and it's kind of there. It's an odd one to cover for Bowie, though. But whatever. Tony's theme.
This is a song about a superhero named Tony. It's called Tony's Theme.
Sonic Youth. Uh, sounds like it was something right off of Goo. Why? Why you do this? Pixies, why you do this? Yeah, did nothing for me. It was, like, those were my least favorite type of Sonic Youth songs. I don't get it. Like, I don't get the appeal. It's just, like, wild, noisy guitar, not super melodic, and just, like, silly vocals. Like, that doesn't turn any of my gears at all. Just not my thing. There you go. Oh, My Golly.
Fucking die! Sir. I was talking to Kim. I said, you fucking die. We're just goofing around. No, it didn't have anything to do with anything. She said, don't touch any. You know what I mean?
That was apparently like an untitled 11th track. It exists as a separate track on some CD releases. I don't know why you put it on there. People like to do that, you know. They're just like, hey, let's put in a little bit of the studio conversation or things like that, you know. That was okay. It was kind of wild and crazy, interesting composition. I like it less than River Euphrates, but like it's still, at least that's something. That's something, you know. Vamos. This is from the Come On Pilgrim EP, I believe. Maybe it was redone. 4 minutes. Let's see. So that's a new recording, it looks like, for Surfer Rosa. It's like 2 minutes longer. Again, not quite my thing, but at least it was compelling and kind of fun to get kind of lost in the instrumental of it. Yeah, this album is just kind of messy so far. It's like it's doing a few different things, not all of which I enjoy or find super interesting. But it is intriguing, like what this album is and where it was when it came out in the music world. Anyway, 2 tracks left. Let's finish this up. I'm amazed.
And fuck them at school. All I know is that there were rumors so quiet about it. And then the next thing you know...
I feel so like bad being like, I don't like half the songs, but it's just the short punky ones. It's not for me. Like, I don't. Brick is red. Last one. There it is. That one was okay. It had some interesting riffs, kind of like, was it Broken Face? I don't remember. There was another one. This I liked more than Broken Face for sure, though. There was another one that at least like had some like composition to it. It was fine. Quick little ending to the album. Surfer Rosa. I don't love it, honestly. Bone Machine was okay. I don't like Break Your Body. I don't like Something Against You. I don't like Broken Face. I don't like Tony's theme. I don't like I'm Amazed. I don't like Brick is Red. Gigantic is good, whereas My Mind is a masterpiece. River Euphrates was intriguing. Cactus was okay. Vamos was intriguing. That's it. That's it. I wouldn't say I'm underwhelmed, because I kind of was going into this one thinking like, I feel it's going to be rougher. I feel like it's not going to be like that visionary thing that Doolittle seems to be. It's just kind of setting the groundwork, getting on to 4AD, stuff like that. It's a very early, rough kind of thing, if that makes sense. It doesn't surprise me that people give this, like 10 out of 10s and stuff like that. But as far as like musical enjoyment goes, regardless of like historical context or anything, I think it was okay. Like I said, about half of the songs I just was not into. But there were some highlights. I mean, obviously, Where Is My Mind? But Gigantic was very compelling. And River Euphrates I didn't mind either. The rest, I'm just kind of, but Where Is My Mind like elevates the whole album to an extra points just because it's on there. Yeah, that's about it. I'm eager to get to Doolittle next. And I hope that this album reaction hasn't been too much of a downer, upset anybody. But hopefully you all know where I'm coming from on this one. But a lot of this just did not turn my gears very much, but I'm expecting Doolittle to do so. So we'll see how that goes. All right. That is it, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Yet again, things to plug. Patreon.com/AlexHeitz. Like I said, $1 a month supports the channel. Lets you vote in polls that we do every 2 to 4 albums. I think the next one is actually going to be a poll album, and that'll probably, yeah, it is. And that'll probably go, that poll will probably be posted pretty soon. Usually post those, I think, on Wednesday, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I think these are albums that I am going to pick. I don't recall. I don't remember what my last poll album was. Let me check real quick, see if I can look. It was Band on the Run. Yeah, that was one from the Discord. So I'll pick the next 4. And that'll probably go up on Wednesday, I would assume, give or take. And then we're going right into Doolittle, which will be nice and fun. Yeah. So that was, sorry, I'm right in the middle of the Patreon plug. So yeah, $1 a month to get access and voting in polls, which will happen very soon. $5 a month access to unedited reactions and shoutouts. And then also the Discord, got to plug that. Got about 160, 175 members over there. Lots of fun music discussions, music recommendations, Topster charts, memes, real talk, controversial topics, and fishing bots. Just everything that a Discord should have. So if you want to join the community of this man, then that's the place to go do it. You can talk about things. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you're all doing well. Like I said, I'm going to be doing live album reactions every 3 weeks. So I'll do a live album reaction, maybe even cut it down to 1 album instead of 2, just so I don't get backlogged on the follow-ups, and then 2 weeks of Berserk reading, and then do another live album reaction. And then stay tuned for that poll coming up pretty soon. And join the Patreon if you have not already. $1 a month, you can access the voting ability in the polls. Okay, that's it. Before I get in any more trouble, I'm going to leave. Until next time, everyone, Godspeed.